Hey everybody, this is David Gibbs here, and I just wanted to let anybody know that I really disagree with the prices of video games, classic video games, and classic consoles. It's ridiculous. It's gotten out of hand, and I really do think, excuse me for a second, that I mean, seriously, you can easily emulate any of these fucking games. I mean, seriously. I mean, why would I spend 500 fucking dollars when I could just simply emulate it with a Raspberry Pi or any other like computer method? I mean, I know there's collectors out there, but all these discs and any hardware pretty much just eventually dies. Yeah. You're spending $500, $600 for something that will eventually just poop out. So, you know, anyways, Anyways, for emulation for cheap, I recommend the Raspberry Pi. It's a very cheap computer. It's a single board computer. It's great. I still want to get a new case for this. I haven't got one yet, but I'm planning to. And the games work great. The only problem I have with it is PlayStation 1. If you have a game, let's say like Resident Evil 2, because Resident Evil 2 is a 2-part disc game. Like, when I beat the Leon campaign for the first disc, it was all fine and dandy. And then, once you save, it'll say Claire, part B or something like that. And I tried using that particular save, like memory card save or whatever, that's on the SD card. Excuse me. And it didn't work when I put in disc 2 and I tried to load up Claire's scenario, part B. It did not work at all. It did not identify it. It did not say there was... The save file wasn't even there. It's like, what the hell? I tried asking a few people about it, about how you can correct this kind of thing. So far, nobody's got an answer. So if anybody can tell me, that would be great information, not only for me, but for a lot of people out there. And I hope you guys watch this video, because for those of you who love classic video games but can't afford them, I mean, how can you go wrong with the Raspberry Pi? Seriously. I mean, like, to get everything, I think it's about like $100. So, I mean, really? $100 once. Then you just buy a micro SD card, which are extremely cheap. Recommend, I know a lot of people say at least 16, but if you want all the classic consoles that are not PlayStation 1, basically Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, and some other ones, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and all that. 32 gigabyte should be the standard, not 16. So get yourself a 32 to start out with. And if you want to get PlayStation and more on there, Neo Geo or whatever, I recommend a higher one, which I'm going to do, actually. I want to get at least 100, I think it was like 120 gigabyte SD card. I want to get that. So, yeah. There's a lot of great games. I mean, you could have tons of fun for hours with thousands, like literally you could put thousands of games on there, but don't overfill it too much, because if there's games with saves, like system save batteries or whatever. If you put too much on there and then you save a lot of different games, let's say a couple hundred games that have this feature, save states, or well, not save states, but actual save files like Metroid Prime and all that, I do not recommend overfilling the card, but just enough to get the games you want so that you can save with save files and not have the card go, over the limit and then mess up. A program I'm using right now for mine is RetroPie, but there's also I believe Recalbox. But I recommend there's some channels with some experts, ETA Prime, and a few others. I can't remember the names right now, but ETA Prime is one of the best ones, but damn, I wish I could remember the dude's name. I'll leave it in the comments if I after this video, I'm gonna look up their names and put their names in the comment section. So, anyways, thank you. Have a great day, and I'm out. Like, subscribe, comment, please. Thank you. If not, all right. Adios.